Hey, Mike, get my mouth out this. Bring it back some. Bring it back some, nigga. It should be bending. Hey, Mike, check, man. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Real quick, man. Before I lay down and get a little rest, right? Just real quick, cause it's like uh, I'm gonna need well, no, it's not gonna ever happen, man. Ever happen, right? But also, I'm gonna need men. I'm gonna need the brotherhood, man. Brotherhood gonna have to start telling the motherfucking truth, man, or do exactly what the hell women be wanting a nigga to do, man. And it makes all right. Let's look at it like this, man. What up, Terrell? What else, sweetheart? How you doing? How you doing? This love bombing thing, right? So, like, if you look at the average woman, well, people, period, have own perception on how things should go, right? So, if you give them an alternative way to go about doing something, if they're not used to seeing it from when they was little, and now they get older, and now they get involved in the shit, people don't really want to actually break their old ways of thinking and viewing shit and doing shit. And now you actually over here doing what's supposed to be like the right thing, or it could be right. It could be actually right for you, but you feel like it's wrong at the same time, though, man, because maybe somebody who you love growing up never told you this, never taught you this shit, right? So I'm looking at this, the relationship between men and women, why it's so complicated. Right? I know for a fact the majority of men will actually just get it however they want to get it, right? It's like it ain't really no big deal on how he go back. He gonna try to get it when it come down to a woman, sex, all that shit, right? But it's a way men have been taught to come at women in the beginning, even though they're not going to be able to keep that shit up to. But it's just a way we have been taught to approach women, the things to do for women, and we know deep down in our soul we're not gonna keep this shit up too long, man. But yet it's like this is how you're supposed to get them either hooked on you or get them to take you serious. Like in the case of this love bombing shit, right? What up? In the case of this love bombing shit, I've seen many men when they look at women and they actually look at a woman that they want to fuck with and they see the options that women have, man. What they do is try to skip the line by pretending to be something that they really don't want to be, but yet they don't want her to really be on the market no longer, right? So what happens is the nigga actually he start doing a little too much, coming off like he really want to be her boyfriend, her nigga, right? Knowing that to the woman, that's a lot of women be wanting that shit, right? They be wanting the men to take them serious like that for the most part. And yet, when come off like that, women can have a bunch of options. And if these niggas ain't really talking about shit, they'll fuck around and will actually let you skip the line if you really serious about making them your woman. What up? What up? Everybody coming in. What up? New people, whoever. I don't know y'all. Hey, look, welcome. These men know that these women they are fiending and they're desperate for relationships, to be loved, to be hugged, touched, all of those shit by a man. And yet, yes, they'll fuck around and play with as many men as they want to. But the one who come out like he really want to be serious about her, it's like her eyes just get big and she like, okay, well, all right then, fuck everybody else. Not saying she gonna get rid of nobody else, right? But she'll give you your shot. She'll give you the shot, man. And as long as you pretending like this, bro, you in the dough until she on you, until she catch feelings for your ass, right? And then normally men tend to switch up on women. So they say this shit like love bombing, right? It's love bombing ass shit, right? A man doing things to overwhelm you, men doing shit to actually, you know, get set his place, get his place in your life, and get you hooked up on him and get you down bad over him and get you fucked up over him and emotional over him and all that because he's doing things that you actually like, the things that you want, the things that you need, doing that shit all at once. When I say all at once, the first few until he gets ready to, until he get a chance to really know you, and now it's like okay, What the fuck myself into? Or in the case of a lot of men, they look like, okay, well, this is what she wanted and I gave her. Women should understand that a nigga is not gonna be able to keep up with the shit that he's doing in the beginning. He ain't keeping that shit for a long time, man. And my daddy used to tell me that shit, man. My daddy would tell me straight up that a fast horse don't run long. A fast horse don't run long, man. That is straight facts, dog. Niggas who coming in with that energy, like he just really that good dude, that to get you away from everybody else that you could be fucking with. He's being selfish as fuck first and foremost. He know deep down, man, he ain't really gonna be fucking with you like that because it's a way he gonna come at you when he really fuck with you. And he'll be willing to take his goddamn time. We talking about the relationship, the bedroom, all that, right? When a man really fuck with a woman, he gonna take his time in dealing with this woman, bro. He's not gonna rush shit. He's not gonna be too fast, move too fast in the beginning, knowing who he is. I ain't met not one dude who stayed from when they first met a woman, and now we talking about 5 years later, man, 10 years later. I ain't met not one guy. I ain't one guy, man. I ain't met not one woman. My whole thing is, why in the fuck are we pretending to be some shit in the beginning instead of saying, you know what, let's calm this shit down. Let me just really who I really am in the beginning, right? You'll get a good feel of who I am for real. And as time going, I can improve on how I come at you. The things I do for you, the shit we do together, man, it gets better later on, bro, but not in the beginning. What up, Dan Bear? Terrell say, I told you before, Root, right? The only reason I didn't fall for the courting game, right, from guys because my pops is just like you taught me. That's all it is, man. Yeah, look, your pops is a good man. Your pops a good dude, man. He a good dude if he taught you what I'm teaching. And I'm not even teaching nothing. I'm just talking. But your pop's a real guy, though. If he telling, and it is our job as fathers to tell our daughters the game, man. And vice versa. You get women, mothers, you tell your sons the game. But it seemed like people don't because you don't want even your son or daughter to know too much and not actually want to be with someone. Because when you know too much about the opposite gender, the opposite sex, bro, you're not gonna really want to fuck with them like that, man. It might be one chick that can get in the door, man, and you might have just one dude who can really get in the door. When you know too much, good ignorance, man. And black people, we actually like running this, I didn't know game, bro. It's like, 'cause a lot of times we don't know, right? But yet it's like black people don't really be wanting to know shit. They want to stay ignorant of certain things just so they won't get turned off by it. Just so they won't evolve from the shit. They still want to play down here, knowing that they're above the shit. And they don't understand that the reason why they're not really getting nowhere in life is because they know they're supposed to learn more than what they actually is doing. But yet they choose to want to play down here though, right? Because it's easier to play down here, right? And I don't know who you believe in, God, the ancestors, the spirit, the universe, whoever you want to believe in, all right, whatever deity you, whatever, all right. Whoever it is you believe in is telling your ass for the fact that you're supposed to know better, the fact that you do know better, the fact that your ass do know better, the fact that you choose not to do better is the reason you're not getting the results that your ass is desperately wanting to get. For a motherfucker to act like they know men or know women, all right, but don't want to actually apply this knowledge when they see certain red flags in a man or a woman, right? All because they want to be with somebody. And what I'm seeing with that is simply people be trying to escape the last motherfucker they was with, right? I see people who move like that. That shit don't work with me, man. If I'm dealing with a woman, for instance, right, and you telling me you was involved with somebody, and now the situation didn't go right, and now you in desperate energy to where you want to replace this individual, or you want to replace the feeling, or you want to cope with the feeling. You grieving, right? You grieving like a motherfucker. Don't get me wrong, you grieving. But yeah, you need somebody there to help you get through this shit. You want somebody there to help you get through the shit, right? To carry you through the shit. That's all you doing. And when somebody is peeping that about you and that turns them off about you, why you don't understand that they are peeping the game? Man, what's this shit? Hold on, man. Turn this motherfucker shit. It's regenning though. I got to let it regen for about 10 minutes, man. Y'all give me 10 minutes. If y'all hear some shit, maybe y'all don't. Mahogany, what up, Mahogany? The issue comes when you trying to get from your last situation, and you so desperate to want something new to get your mind off the last situation because you don't want to really face the hurt and pain of that first before you actually entertain somebody new to where you could be at ease and at peace with nothing holding you back now at this point. This is the reason why I would say shit like when people break up, right? When folks, y'all let me know if y'all hear me good though, man. Man, that shit nasty out here, Mahogany. It's Ohio too. It's Ohio, man. Them boys nasty out here, man. I don't know what they in this Midwest. Y'all let me know if y'all hear me clear though. If not, I'm gonna turn the truck off. Cause the shit regenning. Y'all let me know if y'all hear me clear though. Like y'all hear me good. Y'all don't hear all that static in, that vibrating and shit. Let me know something. Okay, we good, we good. What I'm saying though, when it comes to you trying to rush to get into something new and you want people to acquiesce to you all because it's you and you feel you're special, right? You feel that you special, so therefore when it's your time to go through something, everybody's supposed to come to your rescue and save the fucking ass. And when nobody's really feeling that because they see what you're doing, and really realistically, right, people who know game know that you're gonna go right back to the motherfucker you was once with, or whoever left you, or whoever you left. You going right back to tend to some shit before you actually leave. You're going to be forced to have to deal with that shit. You running from the shit now, you ain't gonna run. I mean, you ain't gonna get too far running. It's like you running and you got a half ass, bro. You're not gonna go too far and you ain't got no money. You out here trying to beg and borrow and shit for people to give you some gas money so you can keep running. Nah, nigga, ain't nobody fucking with you like that, right? People are gonna let your ass run out of gas, man. What you gonna do? Either call people who you're familiar with or call the individual you just left from, right? You just ran from. I have to go back there and do it the right way. I can sure I know what the fuck I'm saying, man. What up, Love Wisdom? What up? What up? What up, sweetheart? What up? Long time. I can promise you, man. I can promise you, man. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, man, when it comes to shit like this. But I'm going back to the whole love bombing shit, right? The love bombing is always designed to get a woman hooked because that's wanting from men, though, right? They want men to give them that type of level of attention, even if it's excessive, even if it's aggressive, even if it's overwhelming. It's like to give a woman attention is her kryptonite. When men give women attention, that's the night, bro. They can't resist that shit. You giving them the attention that they want, you doing what they want and need. How in the hell are they going to fight against that kind of stuff, right? When a man who a lot of women want men to do things for him, when a man is actually doing the shit for you, even if it's in a short amount of time, though, right? He's doing the shit for you, though. He's doing it with you. So how Love Wisdom gonna come in and she just talking straight to Mahogany? You see how Love Wisdom do me? So Love Wisdom, I've been knowing Love Wisdom for about 6 years on here too. So she gonna just come in my chat and she just straight be just speaking to Mahogany like, see, somebody else did that shit a couple of months ago, right? I think started with Big J. I had Big J name in the title, and I think Femi from the chat, Femi from the A, whatever the fuck her name is, right? She gonna come in my goddamn chat and she gonna be speaking to Big J. Ain't speak to Rue. I'm fucking with you, man. I'm fucking with your Love Wisdom, man. You got it, man. You got it. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right. Thank you for that, for your prayers and your concerns. Appreciate that. What I'm saying, man, men, we have been taught to love bomb the fuck out of women, dog, because that's what y'all want. And y'all would want no other way. And it's like when you get it, you know a man not gonna keep this up too long. So he gonna eventually come to reality, have post-nut clarity, right? And now this nigga is actually is going back to what he was before he even met you. Now he just now you with him. Y'all hooked now, man. So therefore, y'all not going nowhere. Y'all gonna keep doing what y'all been doing, but he gonna ease up on the things he was doing that was overwhelming your ass, cause it's over you. Nigga hitting you up, calling you all the time, texting you, wanting to see you, buying you this, fucking the shit out you, man, doing all, man, that shit gonna last 6 months, man. It's no need to even do all that in the beginning, bro. What you do is be your authentic self at first, and really, I'm not saying you're gonna shortchange a person, but you really need to shortchange people in the beginning, though, right? Like, don't let a person know what all you can do in the beginning unless they just doing some hell of a shit for you for why you doing what you're doing. But if you actually gonna look to be with this individual for, let's say, at least 2 years, dog, you can slow walk this shit, man. If y'all feel each other, y'all feel there's no rush, nothing desperate about it. Hopefully, both of you guys are at a place to where you both can actually entertain each other without having feelings for somebody else, and yet you trying to miss those feelings for somebody else, all because you just want to get past them, and now you just entertain any goddamn man or any woman that you see who will have your ass. Come on, man, what we doing? I got to get, listen, man. I got to get, I got to. Is a way, is the way I can drop links on this joint here to where people can hit the link, man. Cause I sure don't know what to do on this mobile. This is that mobile. You know what I mean? Like Wisdom said, I agree with you, Rude, on that, right? Speed up, man. Just be authentic, man. At least you'll know that they're feeling. So I'm on Bomb Cherry shit the other day, right? And I was telling some of the women on the panel, I say, look, you wonder why some of the best relationships start off all fucked up, all wrong. Like even if it's a homeboy or homegirl, we talking like two homeboys, for instance, right? They get into a fist fight. They don't like each other at first. They get into a fist fight, and through the fighting, they see that they both can actually fight. Might win, one might lose, right? But they both know that they can actually fuck with each other because the world we live in, they might end up getting into some more fights, right? Or the environment that boys in, they might actually get into some more fights. Most definitely they will. And who do they need, man? They need somebody who can fight, man, right? So now they become so cool on some fighting shit, right? They cool because they know how to squabble. A man and a woman who can't get along at first, they talk shit, cuss each other out, each other and all that. Everything to break the ice early, right? They broke the ice initially. It wasn't no front. It was none of that shit. They broke the ice, right? So now you see a person authentic in the beginning, and it's not really that bad to where you couldn't deal with it. And as time go on, guess what? You start liking each other. I'm looking at a dude and a dude working at Wendy's, and a chick was she was in Wendy's talking shit to him about the order, and they both arguing, and the dude, he was arguing back, and he was like, man, what? So he said, why you coming here, man? Why you didn't send her? What you coming here for? Why she didn't send? Why we send you, right? He was just talking shit to him. All right, we gonna get your stuff, man. You tripping? Why you yelling? He just talking shit about nigga. Why you yelling, nigga? Motherfucking nigga, why you yelling like that, right? And they both arguing, and the nigga said, hey, these motherfucking hoes may be tripping. And she like, you bitch ass nigga be true. And everybody who saw the video was like, man, they feeling each other, man. They gonna start fucking around. And I can almost guarantee they both gonna start fucking around. Cause why the fuck all that in the beginning, man? Why y'all arguing and shit going back and forth in the beginning? You break the ice in the beginning before you even know each other, man. That's when that shit get pure though, when there's no feelings involved and you don't know nobody, you don't know the person, so therefore you ain't got to worry about, you're not afraid of shit, so you can really be your natural self with them. And if your natural self is not really that bad for them, and vice versa, you'll go home and say, you know what, man, that whole ass nigga called me a whole ass bitch, man. That bitch ass nigga called me a stupid ass bitch, man. But if that's not really bad to you, or you might just say, you know what, man, fuck him. He'll say the same thing about you. You roasted him, talking shit to him, right? It wasn't really that bad though. Now next time y'all start seeing each other, y'all can really see how each other look, because you want to know what the fuck made me get out of my character for this individual. Now you see them the next time, wherever you see them at, right? Now the motherfucker dressed up nice. So now this dude, he dressed up real clean, got a haircut, got his hair done, got a collar shirt, got some jeans on. And the next time, it might be a week from now, 2 weeks from now, but next time you see him, you look like, well, goddamn. Now you talking about goddamn. Now Love, Wisdom, and Mahogany and y'all talking about goddamn. He looking at you talking about, well, she ain't bad looking either, though, bro. It's like you now come to your senses and say, you know what? It ain't really that bad, though. It ain't really that bad. I mean, what we did wasn't really that bad, huh? What's up? Now y'all own each other ass, though, bro. That's the best fucking relationship, man. Even if y'all don't necessarily work relationship-wise, y'all still be cool, though, man. Y'all still be cool. It's the whole fronting shit in the beginning, to where nothing is fucked up in the beginning, and yet people get on the front, the impression in the beginning, right? See somebody for who they are later on, bro, you're gonna be pissed the fuck off. No different if you see a woman and she ain't really natural in her natural state, and then she always made up, always got her hair done, always looking the part. But then when you see her naturally, man, hell no. It would have been a whole lot better if you would have saw her naturally in the gym or at school or at work. Just see her naturally, bro. And then she dressed up on your motherfucking ass. You like, hold the fuck up, man. I know good and well Love, Wisdom, and Mahogany. I know good and well y'all ain't been holding. Y'all, you was holding out like that, my nigga, the whole time you been working with me, man. I done seen a chick from high school do me like that, bro. And a chick from when I was working at Walmart a long time ago, she played with us like that, bro. This one chick from high school, she wasn't ugly, she was cute, she wasn't bad looking, but she did not put a lot in her dress or her appearance at school. And I guess for a reason, but I swear to God, man, this was around 2003, 2004, after we graduated, and that's when MySpace and all that shit started coming out. Facebook started coming out around that time. And when I saw this chick on Facebook around 2006, 2007, man, it wasn't just me commenting. It was other dudes talking about, man, you was holding the fuck out in high school, man. What's up? You was holding out. Man, this chick was so goddamn fine, man. And she looked the same, but she just like spruced up. She just actually did things to enhance her appearance. And it wasn't that much though. It wasn't like she just made a drastic change. It was like she just started giving a fuck more about what she said she looked like, man. And she started taking these pictures, and the pictures very sexy. And we looking like, man, goddamn. So you telling me? I understand we grown now, but goddamn though, bro. That's people get stuck on shit like that, man. Folks get stuck on shit like that, man. When you wasn't really all that in the beginning, and you just become better and better and better and better to where a person can't keep their eyes off you. Compared to when you was all the shit in the beginning, and then now you get worse and worse and worse. Now folks gonna be mad with your ass. That's why we don't like when people fall off on shit. This is why we'll say shit like this. Is the reason why we'll say shit like these singers and actors that we loved at one point, and when they fell off, like Keisha Cole and shit, you mad with Keisha Cole. You get mad with Fantasia and all of them. You get mad with these who these niggas, man, like these basketball dudes. I ain't gonna say Carmelo Anthony, man. He ain't never just fall off. Dwayne Wade and them, they didn't fall off like that. LeBron, they stayed on. But the ones like what's the nigga name? Jabari Greer, if I'm not mistaken, right? Guys like Trent Richardson from Alabama, who played for the Browns and the Colts. You mad as hell because you like, nigga, you supposed to be the next up in the league, and look how you just vanished, bro. You disappeared for what though? That's that hot shit in the beginning. It don't mean shit in the beginning, bro. It's about the ending, nigga. And even in the relationships, I believe that love bombing ain't nothing better than a love bomb, motherfucker, when they get older, nigga. When you grow old with somebody and now y'all 15, 20 years in, and now your nigga love bombing your ass. He coming harder, love bombing the fuck out you now. He ain't never left. He ain't never lost his attraction for you. Now y'all got better. He's on your ass even more though, right? That's how you want it. You don't want a nigga giving you all that shit in the beginning and he can play lame on you in the middle and shit, and then the shit never back to where it was. That's women though. Niggas to be that way in the beginning though. Rushing and shit. Mahogany say most women can tell what women look like right now, right? I think most women are beautiful. They just have to know their strong point, maybe your eyes, your legs. Yeah, I agree, man. I think all y'all know. Everybody know when the motherfuckers like playing, playing low key. Hey man, see, I don't have a problem taking my goddamn time, man. I can just chill. I never be in a rush when dealing with women though. I never did. Supposed to be kind of getting impatient with me because I'm not matching their energy, because they might want something done now, right? They might want to get over some shit now or want to cope with some shit right now. And if I come in and tell them ain't the way to do it, they mad at me for not being a real fuck ass nigga like I be portraying myself to be. Motherfucker might be actually mad. All right, Rue, you not really a fuck boy like that. I thought you was a fuck boy, man. You fucking around and taking this shit slow. You actually trying to have it going like within the months and years and shit. You want to have a friendship for real. You want to really be cool throughout time when you dealing with a motherfucker. Now you think I'm want some fuck boy. People want that fuck boy energy until you get it, and then you don't know how you're gonna get it, and it might be something you weren't really expecting to get. And now guess what though? You pregnant, STD'd up, all that old shit, man. Nigga beating your ass and all that old shit. It ain't what you thought it was, man. Why? Take your motherfucking time, man. Just imagine. I'm trying to see, because we are different, right? Women like that shit. Men don't be liking that shit. Like real shit. We don't be liking a woman all up on us like that, man. That shit is uncomfortable. And it makes sense on why women feel some type of way when a man be always in her face. She didn't really ask for. Like she didn't really ask for a nigga to be in her face. It's like he all up on her and shit. He didn't even give her a chance to kind of like get a good for the dude from a distance, which I do know women are more attracted to men when they can kind of look at you from a distance and get a feeling of you first from afar, right? They peeping you, all right? How he move, how he walk, how he talk, what the shit he be doing. I just want to get enough of that in me, in my right. And then, if he ever approached me next time I see him, I might be cool because I done gave him a few looks. So now if he holler at me a month from now, man, that'd be. But the first nigga who see you and all of a sudden he out in your face, what it looked like, he should get you, right, to get hooked on him before you get a chance to find out who the fuck he really is, though. Because he know once you find out who he is, you ain't gonna want to fuck with him. That desperate energy is proving that. Desperate motherfuckers be proving that shit. It's like you showing us, if I get the chance to know you, I'm not gonna really want to fuck with you because look how desperate you are in it. And you supposed to know the game. Everybody who know the game know anybody on that desperate ass shit for no fucking reason in the beginning, nigga, you can't fuck with them like that. You can't them serious like that. Why? Because you gonna find out who they really are, and you ain't gonna like the shit. And they wanted you to get hooked on them first before you find out the real them. And when you decide to want to change your mind, now you got some feelings involved, and it's like, okay, well, damn, I can't just do this shit like this, huh? You got Rue fucked up. What up, Red Wings? What up? Right, being too thirsty, man, not a good look, right? Just let it flow. You can see folks for real. See folks for who they are. This is why I said this shit, man, about YouTube. I say YouTube is the best dating. It's the best dating app if you're gonna be dealing with people from out of your city and state and getting to know somebody. Because yes, even though we do these panels and do these live streams, we've been knowing each other for too long. And yes, we don't know each other in person. Like we don't know each other like that. But goddamn, this is if you're not just meeting people in your city like that, you just go to the point where you meet people who's in another city and state. Right? And I'm gonna say Instagram may also be a good tool because you get a good feel of a person, and especially when you get a chance to interact with them, bro. It's like, okay, what could be really that much different in person? Now you can always have caution, be a precaution, right? All right then, but if you meet Mahogany, you meet Love Wisdom, you meet anybody in my chat right now, you meet you, all right, just me getting a chance to know you. I want to know what serial killer shit you on, man. If I ever met up with a Mahogany or Love Wisdom, I'm saying out of respect, though, what kind of serial killer ass shit I would be on that you not picking up right now, though? What up, AJ Bo? What up, boy? Long time, man. Red Wings, what up, Red Wings? Keep on trucking, baby. When you get a chance to be on a panel with people, all right, they get on camera. If they don't, you hear their voice. You might get a chance to talk to them behind the scenes. You actually just a chance to know them, bro. Yes, feelings can get involved. But what I'm saying is a year or two of doing that, 3-4 years of doing that, we not brand new in this whole, okay, you decide you want to meet up with somebody. I just want, what the hell? I mean, I'm not being goofy and saying that people can't ever surprise or trick you. I'm saying, nigga, I just want to know, man, what the hell will be that much different in person based on me interacting with you on panels? Like if I met you, if you saw me in person, if I said, look, I'm gonna be at the mall right there in your city, come to the mall, and if you just see me, dog, or I let you know where I'm at, come have a seat, man, come eat, man. Wherever I might be in a food court, and you actually just come. I just want to know, man, what the hell are we both gonna do that's gonna be a detriment to where we both got to be so cautious. We can be cautious, but I'm in the mall though, you in the mall though. I want to know, for me knowing you for 4-5 years on this whole, telling me if I sat down and ate with you, dog, I'm gonna just what? Regret this shit compared to a day nap. So I'm giving the equivalency of how everybody took their time though, because folks do be meeting each other off of YouTube. But let's say within the next 5 to 10 years, it's gonna be more people meeting each other off of YouTube in this space. I do believe that this YouTube shit, as long as it's YouTube, we always check in and touch bases no matter what we got going on, even get married, go to school, move out the country, whatever. I feel we have gotten to the point where I met a lot of you guys in 2018, 2019, and here we go, 2025, right? So like 7 years I've been interacting on panel, or almost 7 years I've been interacting on panels and shit, right? All right. 5 years from now, it'll be 30. 5 years ago was 2020, right? Then that's a COVID year. We remember COVID like it was yesterday. 2030, we all gonna still be on this motherfucking shit in 2032, right? Everybody took their motherfucking time, man. You know who you want to talk to at this point. You know who you go meet up with. You'll know who you'll kick it with, bro. It ain't no rush. And I'm saying we applying the same principles to even in a relationship, bro. Fuck the love bombing, man. Quit for a nigga to be all up on your ass, or you feel like he don't care nothing about you, or he don't really like you if he ain't sweating your motherfucking ass, dog. That's that female shit, my nigga. You understand me? He go another female, a woman game. This is a woman game. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. Hold on. Let me get this. Hey, he go he go some more girl shit. Some more of that female shit right here, right? Let me tell you what it is. You wonder why, and this might be a little sidetrack, man. A little sidetrack, right? I'm gonna come right back, right? I'm gonna come right back. But I want y'all to tell me if I'm lying about this shit. Even dealing with this relationship shit between men and women, you wonder why women always tend to bring in negative energy around them. And I'm not saying they doing this shit on purpose, but they doing it subconsciously, right? This is what y'all doing. This is what y'all doing as women. Women deep down believe, for what I see, that people and things supposed to react negatively to them at the thought of losing them. So let me give you an example, right? All right, we talking about the love bombing. You know, it never really work out for a nigga when you respect for a man to be all on your ass like that and doing all these things for you, or you think he don't really give a fuck about you, right? Well, the same rules apply when it comes to when a woman think that people, when they act like they so nonchalant based on what she's done, when women feel like they create value and they bring value in everybody's life, right? Pretty much everybody should be thankful and privileged to have a woman around, right? When you take on that mind, and if people don't react negatively of the thought of you actually removing yourself from that situation, right? If women didn't believe that people should go ahead and move on peacefully and show respect to them by moving on peacefully and not bringing drama their way, right? Nothing negative coming their way. If women believe that, everything will be pretty much cool. But for the fact that women a lot of times believe that men supposed to act retarded, crash the fuck out, lose shit. As a matter of fact, you would prefer, let's say you've been with a guy for a while and he's not doing right and you decide you're gonna leave him, you would prefer for him to act like a retarded nigga and be willing to do more aggressive criminal ass shit to you than to be peaceful and nonchalant at the thought of losing you. That's why you attract that type of shit coming around you, man. But you're not even aware of that part because you're looking for that negative shit to come around you. But when you saying that a man who's too nonchalant and too cool about losing you, to where you rather for him to really be aggressive and piss the fuck off and mad and hurt and lose his mind and shit like that, when you asking for that shit subconsciously though, right? And that's when you starting to get that kind of shit coming around you from not just men, but from everybody too. Because you believe that your loss is supposed to affect everything around you to where everybody's supposed to be reacting. And you can't sit here and think and fathom how it would be and how folks will move on and how life will move on without you around. That's the woman's mindset, believing that she's so needed everywhere she go that once she leave, Everybody supposed to lose their goddamn mind, man. And then when people don't lose their mind, she's pissed the fuck off at that. Cause she feel like she wasn't shit. Or she feel like people coming to her like she wasn't hitting no shit, right? So she not feeling worthy or valued in that situation. Yes, I talked to a bunch of women about, man. What up, Sapa? Say what up. Sapa say I done talked to a bunch of women about if they was with a man or not just with a man, right? Just around friends or anything, right? And people taking them for granted. Folks are not respect. Folks are not showing them love or reciprocity or none of that shit, right? And she get fed up to where she leave. Many women have said that they would feel like they ain't shit if folks didn't give a fuck about her leaving. That she would at least feel like she was valued if you acted more stupid, retarded, crazy, criminal at the thought of her leaving. Women feel like women feel like a man will come at her like she ain't shit if he just peacefully and respect her. And he can come from the perspective of, I loved you at one point, I respect you, I never bring drama and strife your way because you decide to leave. And I'm not gonna change the way I move, but I'm not gonna become a retarded, stalking ass, harassing ass nigga to you because you don't deserve that shit, right? But let women tell it, they rather for you to be that way, bro, than to be peaceful and calm, man. You so calm, peaceful, cool and collected, and her leaving it? You think women want that shit, bro? And at the same time, they don't understand why they attract retarded ass niggas, because now I've seen women on these shorts on Instagram and even on YouTube, right? And it'll be dudes doing like a little experiment, right? They'll walk to them, try to get the number, try to holler at them and all that. And when the woman say, well, no, thank you, I got a boyfriend, man, I'm good, I appreciate that, right? And the dude walk out and say, you know what, all right, well, you have a good day, all right? You had more women saying, well, hold the fuck up, nigga. That's it, nigga. You not gonna pursue. You not gonna persist. You not gonna come harder than that, bro. You ain't gonna beg. You ain't gonna do nothing. You gonna just walk away. At that moment, she's bringing in that aggressive ass in, bro. At that moment, she's welcoming in a nigga who would actually cuss her the fuck out because she didn't want to get the number or get aggressive with her to where he grabbed it on her goddamn ass, or even to the point where he's acting like he finna whoop her ass though, man, because he didn't get what he want. She's at that moment. The next nigga she meet, she will bring that type of nigga around based on her telling this last dude, well, damn, you gonna just walk up like I ain't shit? Well, I mean, mostly guys, they don't just leave after the first no. They all at me, right? I'm to the point where I just give him my number, just give him out my face, right? But you gonna walk off? How dare you, right? How dare him? Well, goddamn it, you stupid motherfucker, you just goddamn got the retarded ass nigga. When you meet the next retarded ass nigga, you gonna have a real live ass stalk on your ass. You about to have a real live ass fuck nigga, an aggressive ass, a criminal nigga. You about to have a nigga who is about to be on the verge of taking the pussy if you don't want to give it to him. He gonna hemmed up and cornered to where you can't get out the motherfucker, man. That's who you bringing in next time you meet. Cause this nigga here, he couldn't just walk off and respect your boundaries, right? So therefore you're gonna attract the dude who don't respect your fucking boundaries. You see where I'm at? That's subconscious shit, man. You got to be careful about the things the way you think about shit and how you want it and how you get offended and you get hurt and mad if you don't get it the way you think you should, right? All right, then, when now the next time you get it, it's gonna be a little worse than what the fuck you expecting. And all of a sudden, you're not gonna acknowledge and say, you know what? Well, this is what I did want. I do want Rue. I do want Sa Passe to call me a bitch, man. When I told him I had a boyfriend, 'cause I told the last nigga that he didn't try hard enough, right? Or he didn't beg me, nigga, or he didn't ask 2 and 3 more times, all right? So now I'm getting a Rue or a side passe who gonna fuck around and be right there and be like, bitch, let me get that number real fast, man. Not hell, not give me that. I want the number like right now, nigga. All right, hell, let me see something. All right, I'm gonna call you, Rob. Nigga calling you and shit. He gonna call you and all that while he right there in front of you to make sure you gave him the right number, right? So you bringing that type of nigga in your goddamn life, you know, man. That's what you want. The fuck we doing? You think a nigga love bombing? Hold on, man. I gotta come on with you. Hold on. Get some defrost in this hoe, man. You think a bomb is not negative? It's negative, man. But you want that shit. And niggas do it. Cause it seems like it's the only time a man can actually do the absolute most and they'd be okay with women. Love Wisdom say transition to energy, right? She already has a confirmation bias on herself, right? This is how they get these weird stalker dudes, right? Because they think the thirsty is just cute. They think cute until it's not. So I hear what you're saying, right? They think this shit is cute because they believe you're supposed to be acting a certain way, more negative, at the thought of them either telling you no thank you, I'm good, or them walking away. You're not supposed to be okay letting them walk away, right? So what happens is the next time she meets somebody, he ain't gonna be a guy who's gonna walk away like that. He gonna be right there willing to take the shit. He gonna be right there willing to goddamn get what he want and won't take no for answer. That's when you get them type of niggas in your goddamn world. So I'm not saying women deserve to be sexually assaulted, but if you feel that a goddamn nigga is not supposed to just be cool and you feel like he's supposed to overstep his boundaries with you and not be so goddamn player to walk away when you say you got a dude. You feel like a man's supposed to know that you just running game by saying that. He's supposed to know better by saying, okay, well, you ain't got no real niggas up. And you supposed to be arguing him back and forth about how you do have a nigga. And he begging for your goddamn number. You done told him no once, twice. So now it seems like you want to be able to use later on that I didn't accept no. He didn't accept no, right? This nigga, he got this vibe about him that he would actually do some harm to me, right? Like as if you really want to be in harm's way. You putting yourself in harm's way when you're doing shit like that. That's the mindset, dog, of the majority, bro. It's all. But how many women would actually get on this hoe and say, you know what, you know what, that's right, dog. Right? I do be expecting for shit to go a certain way when I'm dealing with a man, and I do get appalled, nigga. I do get offended. If a nigga actually respect me, man, and respect my boundaries, bro, uh, I'm so used to niggas being in my face then that if a nigga just actually say, you know what, all right, well, appreciate that. All right, well, you have a good day, man. All right, and he going about his way. I'm gonna take offense to him doing that because I don't believe men supposed to do that type of shit. If you approach me, if you ever approach me, you supposed to be accept the first right of refusal from me, which is the first no. But you supposed to be able to run through that shit, man. After that, you supposed to be like, nah, man, I ain't accepting no goddamn no, man. Nah, you tripping. You got nigga. All right, well, you can have a dude, man. I want to get your number. I want to talk to you though. I'll let you myself, man. You can still go be home, go with your guy, go kick it with your guy. I'm not in the way of that shit, but I still want to get your number though. It's like he got to come at you like that because he's supposed to know all women gonna reject the shit at first. They supposed to, right? To make them look as if they wasn't easy. It's to make everybody, feel like, okay, I'm not an easy chick. I'm not a hoe like that. I'm not somebody who just give my number up and be all in the man's face, just all willy nilly, bro. It's like, okay, you got to for it, right? And the next time you do it, I'm gonna be all yours. But you got some guys might be like, you know what? I'm not gonna play that game, man. What I'm gonna do when the first time she say no, the first time she say no, thank you, and she got a man, I'm gonna respect, right? Because I don't want to be called thirsty, desperate. That's not a good feeling. That's not a good thing to hear. Men don't want to get told that you a thirsty ass, desperate ass nigga, though. You don't want to get that's some bullshit, right? So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna respect if she refuse me, if she reject me, dog, I'm gonna take that L with no bruised egos and none of that shit. I'm just gonna take my L and walk off. I'm not blaming women, dog. I'm just saying though, there's just some things that in the society we live in, man, I do understand that women still want men to be men, but women don't want to understand that men have it's these laws and rules is out here to protect women from men really going for what they really want. And I know a lot of women feel like, well, hey man, look, be a bad boy, nigga, and break the rules, nigga. Break the law, nigga. I mean, yes. Of course I can get you locked the fuck up. Yes, I know, nigga. I can get you locked up. I can up, right? I can get you locked up for the shit. But I still want you to not give a fuck about the rules for why you just wouldn't be your natural self. If you want me, nigga, get at me. Women know, all the women know that men be wanting to goddamn say, hey man, I'm about to go for mine. I'm about to get at her. Fuck all this shit, man. But you can easily run to the law and get locked up and he not in jail with no bond because he either sexually harassed you or he was too aggressive with you. He's sitting in jail and he wasn't trying to sit in jail. He just went to the club, man. And yet he just wanted to respect your boundaries, dog, right? But you deep down didn't really want him to respect your boundaries, but he had to, and he's trying to communicate with your ass that, hey man, I can't just really get at you like I want to because if you wanted to play the game like as if I did something to you, you can act like I really did something to your ass. Ain't nobody gonna hear what I'm saying. What women are saying, fuck that, nigga. What the women be saying is a lot of women be like, bro, I want men to not be so scared and so afraid of the damn law to where you taking yourself. Fuck the law. If the law wasn't here, nigga, what you would do? Even though you put the law on your goddamn ass, though, right? They don't want you worried about. They look. Women don't want us worried about the fact that they still can put the law on us, right? They want us to trust that they ass wouldn't, or depending on how we play it, would. But you ain't supposed to be as a man, mindful of things to where you gonna protect yourself and cover your own ass about this because you're supposed to be a man who give all your trust to a woman. That's how the game's supposed to be played out. Even the women who got these rape fantasies and all that, like what Priscilla was saying a few days ago. And I seen women say this shit on YouTube, white women and all those shit. They got these fantasies of niggas just with their consent, a dude just straight up taking the shit from them, right? That aggressive ass shit, being a whole savage, an animal. But at the same time, if she still want to be hurt, and now think about how she's back, she can use that against you, especially if you didn't put it on camera or have a contract, dog, right? You now fuck around and now in jail with a rape charge, man, because you try to fulfill her rape fantasy, dog, right? Because she wants you to trust that she do you like that. And you supposed to be a goofy and went along with some goofy ass shit like that, right? And now she's hurt because you done moved on to another goddamn bitch, and now she can say you actually raped her. But see, look, even shit like a Priscilla say, look, it's kind of hard if a woman been raped or not. Or sexual assault when you got so many women got these fantasies. So how is a person supposed to believe that a nigga really took some shit from you? Or is it the fact that you just simply hurt that he not fucking with you no more and you know you can use this against a nigga now? But the same reply with a guy being aggressive, he trying to holler at you and you ain't going, but you still want him to goddamn get at you no matter what. And you're gonna be more offended if he don't. He's gonna set his ass up. That's what it seemed like, man. I'm not saying that's what it is. It just seemed, damn, are you trying to line niggas up? Is you trying to line niggas up like that, man? What you want a nigga to be a stupid ass? Nigga really risk it for you. You want to be able to have the control and the power to whether you gonna do him or you gonna let him make it, right? But yet he did some shit to you and he know it could put him in the penitentiary for like 10 years. All right. Or even him being aggressive enough to where he's out there trying to he don't take no, and now he's actually pursuing you and persistent to where you can just holler out and scream and say you've been harassed, even though deep down this is what you want a nigga to really do, right? This is what you want this man to really do. So you want a nigga to love bomb you to prove that he actually give a fuck about you or he care about you or give you the attention that you be wanting men to give you until he does it, and now he's too overwhelming for you, and now all of a sudden now you mad at him when he come back to his senses and shit, right? Now you want to hold that against him. You want to hold what the fuck you want him to do for you against him. Make this shit make sense to me, man. Same rules for the goddamn bedroom, my nigga. You want a man to take his time, actually do it the right way, and actually help you get an orgasm, make your body reach a high climax, high levels of ecstasy, right? And then when he actually fulfilled that job, you have an excuse to be a crazy ass bitch towards that boy, man. Why? If he's trash in bed or if he's not really putting the F bed, you got a problem with that, but you can move on from that. But then you expect him to be good in bed, and then when he show you that he's good in bed, you can't move on from that when it's time for you to move on from that. Why not though? So a guy giving you what you want, why can't you appreciate and respect the fact that he gave you what you want, man? That's all. He ain't trying to, he may not trying to be your nigga. He might not want to be your goddamn husband, your boyfriend, or none of that, right? He just actually didn't waste the opportunity of having sex with you. He didn't waste your body. So therefore, he fulfilled you the way you want to be fulfilled if you give up to the goddamn nigga. But like when you get that, and all of a sudden now you're gonna use that against the boy. Man, I'm pretty man. Listen, I'm talking shit like a motherfucker. Ain't I? Who disagree, man? Anybody disagree, man? If you disagree, man, raise your hand, dog. The women got to get on the panel and start telling the truth about these things, man. So therefore, everybody can say, you know what, damn, because it kind of got me believing that these women don't like the fact that these laws like this are in play because it's hindering men from being men towards them, or they like the fact that the laws could be in play, and now this making men slaves towards them or slaves to them. I'm gone. Let me get out of here, man. If you go to sleep, man, got to get up by 4:30. All right. Appreciate love, wisdom, wishing me safe travels, man, on the road. It is wild, and I think it might be wild tomorrow. And they got to get around by 4:35, and I'm gonna hope this shit done let up. It done let up a little bit now, but the wind blowing. Why you trying to get me off live though, man? What's up? Why you trying to rush me off the live, man? Come on, man. God damn, man. You know how people. So I'm talking like the shit that women be doing, bro. I be doing that shit women be doing sometimes. I be just saying shit. We ain't supposed to agree. They supposed to be like, nah, Ru, we hear you, my nigga. You understand? You supposed to be like, nah, nigga, nah, stay, nigga. We trying to hear this shit, bro. Hey, we want to hear this shit, my nigga. You speaking some real shit right now, dog. That's all this shit come around us women is because of the shit we be expecting. Deep down, the shit we be wanting from people, it like it makes sense why we get these retarded ass niggas coming to us, man. Why we get wrong these fucked up ass friends and shit. Why we get these fucked up ass family members. We ain't trying to get peace. We think that people supposed to lose their shit, which is behaving in a negative manner if we not around no more. That's a cold. Listen, my nigga, that's cold blooded, bro. Man, you still listening, man? I appreciate you listening, man. But God, now, how about y'all admit, man? Root, kind of right. I'm right on this one, man. How about y'all say, you know what? If we if we can just move on and just go ahead and go by the way, either we gonna serve the situation or be here and do what we do, right? Do it the best way. We're not appreciated for it, right? We'll leave, but we're not expecting nobody to be mad or hurt or tripping when we leave. All right. No matter how long we stayed, if a person is cool with me leaving, I don't need to be offended by no shit like that, man. Cause I don't want to attract that shit my way. Cause I'm asking for that shit to come my way now. Turn motherfucker defrost this shit. Look. I just want you to know I was listening, man. I appreciate you listening, man. I'm just saying, dog, yo, you trying to rush me off the motherfucker, man. You trying to call me or something, man? Then call me then. Yeah, I'm going. Nah, I ain't trying to be a mess, man. I'm just talking shit. Yeah, this weather got to let up, man, cause this shit, my whole truck rocking. Y'all probably don't see it, but it's rocking, man. This shit got to let up though. I can't. I don't drive like you know me personally. I don't drive when it's like snowing at nighttime or if it's raining at nighttime, man. And if I'm going down these little back roads, it's dark and shit. I don't drive in that shit, man. Now I could though, but I don't want to. I done seen them trucks flipped over, man. That shit look nasty, bro. Like y'all ever seen that happen? Like a truck flipped over? Hopefully mine never flipped over, man. I'm just gonna try to drive just as peaceful and slow as I need to and going around curves. But if you see, I seen two or three trucks in Iowa. It was a real bad. It was like this, like the wind was like this, really blowing real hard. And like the next day, it was like three trucks like flipped over and shit. And then it was one in Maryland. I was coming from Baltimore and I was heading towards what's that, Frederick or Hagerstown. And I seen a truck. Well, the truck had the traffic backed up all the way up and shit, right? So it was a truck flipped over, a flatbed trip flipped over, right? And then you got, was I in Minnesota? That shit looks scary, dog. It look nasty, bro. Like give you nightmares, look scary like that, man. You see a truck flipped over. I was in West Virginia, and there was a truck on the side. It burnt up. And it was on the other side of it, right? So it wasn't on my other side. I was going towards Charleston, West Virginia, and that shit was just burning. Like I'm like, man, what is going on, man? God bless them, man. Bless them people, man. So now the reason why I even came up with this title is simply because I just be want to know like what's all this like people try to make it seem like you narcissistic and shit, man. You narcissistic when you manipulating shit when you do certain. It's like, man, come on, man. But I'm gone though, man. I'm finna get out of here, dog. Let me go to sleep.